Hey Eurovision fam, it's Alesia Michelle. I don't know what look I'm going for today. I think the look is no look right now. Well, Lithuania has decided who is going to be representing them at Eurovision. This year, we gotta react. Eurovision 2025. I got a new video. Alesia Michelle. Hey girl. I'm ready to go. How you feeling? Eurovision fam. Are you ready for the show? It's 2025. We gotta keep it real. Let's go. Hey, if you've never been to my channel before, welcome. If you love the Eurovision Song Contest, this is your opportunity to like this video and to subscribe. So I've heard this song before. I have not seen the live performance. I do not know how the group decided to bring this to life, but as a studio cut, I think that this is a very solid piece of music. This is also a song sort of in the vein of what I thought actually could stand out at Eurovision this year. And looking at the playing field that we have right now, I still stand by that. I think that this is a song that really could stand out. But it's Eurovision. It's the Eurovision Song Contest. So we kind of got to see how they decided to bring it to life, because that's really going to be the deciding factor with this. Okay, let's get into the reaction. Can I just start off? First of all, I appreciate that Lithuanians are giving us Lithuanian again in the language. I think that Eurovision is just an opportunity to do just that. And I know there's some countries that for like years were sending songs in English, and I just think this return to native language is really important. Starting off with the visual, striking, interesting. There's something about this song, and for people who maybe haven't heard it before, but I'm sure if you're watching this video, you're like, I've heard the song. I want to know what you think about it. I love that this feels so like kind of 90s grunge. Like, I love it. I love it. And I just think it doesn't sound manufactured. It doesn't sound dated, but it still feels like within the genre. Okay, let's continue. I just say, Tavo akys. I really like this song. I just want to establish this. I feel that I need to establish this. I really like this song. I had folks suggest to me songs that I should put on my Eurovision pre-selects faves list. There were a couple of people who suggested this one. I put it on the playlist and I was like, ooh. Here's the thing with this though. This is not stuff that like a lot of people in the Eurovision fan bubble gravitate towards. But guess what? We're probably a solid, and it's funny because I think in the past people would say, oh, like, you know, Eurovision fans are probably like 3%. And then I think we bumped it to 5. At this point, with the way that people are so chronically online, I think we're a solid 10. I think we're like a solid 10%. Again, I don't think that this is the stuff that like people in the bubble tend to gravitate towards, but I think that this is the stuff that actually casual people can gravitate towards. And again, sonically, I think we're standing out with this. I don't think that there's anything else that'll even come in the pipeline like it. I'm like, can we say it's still early? It is still early. But I just find this so interesting. Okay, I'm pausing here because it's like, this is when we have a moment, because I think just when you might think, okay, the song, it's getting a little bit monotonous. Are we going to go somewhere? Then they hit you with that nice sort of rock like break in the song. Again, I think the visuals with the blues, you know, the styling, I don't know if it really matters. Here's what I'll say about the styling for this. I appreciate that there's some point of view and a uniformity to it, because I think if everyone was just dressed off the rack, I don't think it would have that visual impact that you kind of need with an entry like this. So ultimately, I'm liking it. But I will also say, Lithuania, I know y'all got some like dope designers. So maybe there's someone who could give our group something maybe a little bit elevated, a little bit more properly fitted for Eurovision. Maybe, but can I say I like that we're getting our vocalists featured. I would vary up the camera angles a little bit more. I think we could have to add a little bit more dynamism. I think we could have some quick shots a little bit more. I think we can feature the other folks in the group a little bit more with some close-ups. Then I just think, if we've got 4 to 5 cameras on this performance, I want some that are really, really tight. I want some that are a mid shot. I just think with this shot, I like it because we're getting what's happening in the background, but it would be nice to get a little bit more of the connection. Quick, not that we stay on it for too long. I think it's quick shots, close up, quick shots, medium shots. So a close up, extreme close up, medium shot, just a little bit more variety. You see, that series of the camera was just it was almost kind of leering on the vocalist. I wouldn't do the leering because it can become a little too static. I would be breaking it up with multiple shots. This is me being picky, okay? We're sounding like the studio cut in the best way. And that's, so difficult for some to do. Come on. Okay. I'll be so upset if this doesn't qualify. I think this is qualifying. In a year like this needs to qualify in advance. For sure. Because this is quality. This is just quality. This is good. It might not be your cup of tea, but you cannot negate that this is quality. Ooh. Okay, well, it's me, so let's kick it off and talk about the styling. Like I said in my reaction, I do like the uniformity of the band. There was this radio host in the United States who was a very big deal, and his joke was always if a band isn't wearing the same clothes, then they're not going to stay together. If the outfits are not coordinated, they're going to break up. And I'm not going to lie. It's kind of a pattern if you follow it. So I like the uniformity that they're sort of establishing. It looks clean. It looks elevated. It looks like you're getting on stage and giving us a show. Here's my only edit. I just think we could have something a little bit more tailored. Just a little bit more tailored, so then it looks more intentional. I don't mind the color, actually. I don't mind us playing with the gray, but maybe there are some ways that we can enhance the look for the Eurovision stage. But if they stick with this, I think that it works overall. I love the use of LEDs with this. I love the use of the LEDs sort of adding drama to the performance, so I appreciate that. Let's talk about the vocal. This is sounding a lot like the studio cut. Yay. Yay, this is sounding like the studio cut, which it should. I still felt the atmosphere translated in this. Now, let's talk about how I think that this will do at Eurovision. Do I think that this is one of our winning songs? Probably not. But I really like it. And I think the only thing that stops me from saying, is this one of our winning songs, is I just think it's hard to gauge in the bubble a little bit right now, because this type of genre is not something that your typical Eurovision fans are gonna fawn over. It just isn't. I love this stuff. I just think that this is such quality. I think it was executed so thoughtfully. When this goes on the stage and when you listen to this song on the playlist, it just sort of stands alone. It really stands alone in the best way. So to me, I feel like this is qualifying. This should be qualifying. If this doesn't qualify, it'll really be a travesty. And right now, let's be real. This isn't looking like the most competitive lineup for Eurovision. Even if you compare where we were last year at this time to where we are now, I think the playing field was looking a little bit more competitive than what we have now. So to me, this is great. I don't know. That was my reaction. What do you think? Drop down, talk to me in the comments below. Do you agree with my reaction? Talk to me in the comments below. Do you disagree? That's okay too. Talk to me in the comments below. This is a conversation. And you know what? If you haven't already, please like this video and please do subscribe. People wonder if subscribes make a difference. They absolutely do. So if you love Eurovision content, you want to have conversations about it, come on, let's connect. We can talk about it.